Welcome to Huntsville, Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium, home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers taking on a team looking for its first win, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Bearcats will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. So Western Kentucky's offense will take the first swing of the game. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
Going to run it. It's Young. Still running at the 40. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He looks that one in nicely. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Hilltoppers look to keep this drive humming. They'll throw it on first down. It's complete. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. He'll just keep slinging it. He's got his man. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run the draw. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quick strike complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Hilltoppers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hilltoppers!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Makuba. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Bearcats offense will take the field for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
He makes a catch. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Bearcats want to move quickly.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off play action. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Watson. They're bringing heat. He's going to run it. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
That's caught. It's Young. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Coming after him. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
And the Hilltoppers will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, this game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Dropping back, it's Watson. Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense is maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd and California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure coming. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the 2nd half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Oh, what a move! The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Gets it out quickly. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Sam Houston. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. Coming out with it, it's Hutchinson. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. From the gun, the ground game. Got room at the 35. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. It's reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Line getting set on 2nd down. It's a draw. And tackled there by the defense. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
To the ground with the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. What a finish we have unfolding here. The offense in the waning moments and a chance to take the lead. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Toppers. They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Middle Tennessee pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there inside Floyd Stadium. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. And this feels like the exclamation point. The defense with a scoop and score.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Trying to find his man on first down. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Trying to get to him. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. Touchdown, WKU. And the defense doing work. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. I'm sure they don't like the score, but they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
Just take it, right? I mean, you'd like to say, hey, take a knee, run the clock out. You don't have to run the score up, but I can do something about it, right? All my guys in there still have to fight until the final whistle.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us.